Bukidnon State University is a special place for teaching and learning. Its vision is to become a premier institution of innovative and ethical leaders for sustainable development. Its mission: the university shall primarily provide advanced education, higher technological, professional instruction, and training in the fields of education, arts and sciences, public administration, information technology, accountancy, law, and other relevant fields of study. It shall also promote research and extension service and provide progressive leadership in its areas of specialization. BukSU Quality Policy. Bukidnon State University is committed to produce globally competitive and responsible graduates through excellent instruction, responsive research, sustainable extension, and quality production for the highest satisfaction of its stakeholders. Bukidnon State University. Educate, innovate, lead.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5.
This is BukSU 104.5 FM, bringing you the latest news and updates and information.
You're tuning in into DXBU 104.5 FM, the educational and smart community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. Welcome to the program. This is DXBU News Patrol, bringing you the latest news from local, national, and international that matters. Good morning. I am Kyle Christian Flores, and today is Thursday, February 27, 2025. And of course, we would like to acknowledge first the following, especially our smart BukSU President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations, Dr. Karina Joan V. Barroso, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane N. Abuela, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr., and Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Affairs, Dr. Lincoln V. Tan. Also to our DXBU 104.5 FM staff, especially to our Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chadji Agurov, and to our DXBU News and Technical team. On duty right now, of course, Sir Arturo Vincent III, and of course, Sir Miguel Dizo. Sir, good morning. And of course, our DevCom student newscasters, student volunteers will be here later at the afternoon. All right, let's start up with our news today. This is our headlines. This is so far our headlines for this morning. Starting with our local news. Don Carlos Bukidnon declared insurgency free. Imbasugong LGU turns over new student dormitory in Bukidnon State University. BukSU enhances extension projects through GAPDEF session. And temporary road closures and parking adjustments for civil service exam on March 2 at Valencia City. For our regional news, 7.5-foot crocodile rescued in Alabel, Sarangani Province. Sarangani also intensifies dengue prevention campaign. And El Salvador City Tourism Council holds first quarterly meeting. For our national news, new Department of Transport Secretary challenged LTO to release license plates for new vehicles in 72 hours. Filipinos remain among world's top internet users. PhilHealth Fund transfer sparks controversy. And PCG joins biodiversity research in West Philippine Sea. For our And for our ASEAN news, Department National Defense Secretary calls for ASEAN to unite against China. And for our international news, Taiwan responds to China's unannounced live fire drills. For our sports news, Philippine junior tennis team triumphs over Malaysia in Bahrain. In our showbiz news, Khaled Karen and British husband rumored that they are separated. And for our showbiz news, Chris Aquino makes her first public appearance after health hiatus. Stay tuned for more details on this news for our News Patrol.
This is BukSU 104.5 FM, bringing you the latest news and updates.
Weather update.
Let's start up with our news right now for our weather update. Here are our localized weather update here in the province of Bukidnon. The province of Bukidnon, including the city of Malaybalay, city of Valencia, and nearby areas will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms due to the easterlies. Light to moderate winds coming from northeast direction will prevail. Possible flash floods or landslides during the severe thunderstorms, so be careful, especially for traveling. Over in the Malaybalay City, minimum temperature at 2 a.m. today with 20.8 degrees Celsius, and a maximum temperature recorded yesterday at 3 p.m. with 28.2 degrees Celsius. Maximum related humidity detected with a minimum temperature at 5 a.m. today with 97%, and minimum relative humidity recorded at 11 a.m. yesterday with 78%. Sunrise was at 5:54 a.m. and sunset will be later at 5:51 p.m. So that will be our local weather update here in the province of Bukidnon. Let's move on to our local news.
Bringing you the heartbeat of our community, local news.
Let's start our details for our local news. Don Carlos Bukidnon celebrated its official declaration as insurgency-free. This achievement is the result of the unified efforts of the local government under the leadership of Mayor Maria Victoria L. Ontanillas Pizarro, CPA, the security forces, including the PNP and the AFP, and the community. Mayor Alona expressed gratitude to the military and the police, led by Brigadier General Marion T. Angkao and Police Brigadier General Jason C. de Guzman, for their role in the program. Bukidnon Provincial Governor Rogelio Nil P. Roque, DILG Provincial Director Rona Pedraza Abadilla, and other officials attended the celebration. This signifies the unity and peace in the municipality.
And a joyful celebration on your remarkable achievement. Truly heartfelt congratulations. Truly heartfelt congratulations and a joyful celebration on your remarkable achievement of being declared insurgency-free. This significant milestone reflects the unwavering dedication, resilience, and unity of Don Carlos. Your collective efforts in overcoming challenges and fostering a peaceful environment are truly inspiring. We stand our deepest.
That was a voice from the Governor Rogelio Nil Roque.
BukSU
new student dormitory was officially turned over on the campus yesterday by the LGU in Pasugong. The event was marked by the traditional ritual symbolizing unity and gratitude. Mayor Anthony A. Uy, along with representatives from the DILG and the Sangguniang Bayan and other esteemed officials including Dr. Albert Villanca and Dr. Lincoln Dan, graced the ceremony. Faculty, staff, and students joined in celebrating the milestone. The newly constructed dormitory is expected to provide enhanced living conditions for students supporting their academic journey. The LGU's initiative highlights its commitment to education and the well-being of the student community.
BukSU.
Bukidnon State University launched a two-day capability development or CapDev session on February 26 this year, aimed at refining extension project proposals and enhancing documentation. Faculty extensionists from 16 satellite campuses gathered to align projects with the university's extensions agenda and community needs. Dr. Joy M. Mirasol message delivered by Dr. Albert A. Villanca emphasized the transformative role in extension work. The CapDev included workshops, peer reviews, and consultations to improve proposal alignment and documentation practices. Participants will present their refined outputs on the second day. BukSU's initiative strengthens the extension services, empowering faculty to create impactful, community-responsive projects.
BukSU.
Moving on to our local news. Authorized have been announced a temporary traffic scheme in preparation for upcoming civil service examination on March 2, 2025. The advisory includes road closures in designated parking spaces around St. Anthony Institute of Technology or SAIT and Valencia National High School or VNHS to accommodate examinees to ensure traffic flow. The following are the road closures. From 4 a.m. to 4 p.m., the following roads will be closed. On the site area, portions of Mabini to Bonifacio, Bonifacio to Portage Street, and Rojas to Mabini Streets. For the Valencia National High School, sections of Valero Street to Caje Street, Aguilar Street to Binayo Street, and Aguilar Street to Daya Streets will be closed. Temporary parking spaces or parking adjustments will also take effect in affected areas, including designated spaces for motorcycles and four-wheel vehicles along Valero Street, Binayo Street, and Balmorida Streets. Motorists and residents are advised to plan their routes accordingly and expect heavier traffic near the exam venues. Now let's move on to our regional news.
Covering the stories that matter across the region. Regional news.
Moving on to our regional news. A 7.5-foot male saltwater crocodile, or in scientific name of Crocodylus porosus, was rescued in Purok 6, Barangay Kawas, Alapel, Sarangani Province yesterday, February 26. A concerned citizen, Reden Tapican, found and captured a crocodile in waters near Lorenzo Aqua Farm. The Sarangani Provincial Wildlife Quick Response Team, or SPWQRT, conducted a rescue operation with the Philippine Coast Guard, PNP Maritime Bantay Dagat, and Menro of Alabel and Malapatan, Sarangani Province, Provincial Local Government Unit of Sarangani, and Senro General Santos and Glan, and the ANR 12 veterinarian Dr. Jer Meherada assessed the crocodile and confirmed its species. It was reported to be in healthy condition. The crocodile is scheduled to be transferred to a crocodile farm in Davao City.
BukSU.
In other news, Sarangani Province has intensified its dengue prevention campaign. This follows the successful launch of the Alas 4 Contra Mosquito initiative by the Sarangani Provincial Health Office or PHO on February 24. The initiative emphasizes eliminating breeding grounds for the Aedes aegypti mosquito. The PHO of Sarangani recorded 211 dengue cases, a 47.25% decrease from the previous year. The provincial local government unit of Sarangani has directed capital employees to conduct cleanups every Tuesday and Friday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Governor Rogelio D. Pacquiao urged all Sarangani residences to participate in the cleanup drive.
BukSU.
In other news, El Salvador City Tourism Council convened its first quarterly meeting in February 25, 2025 at City Hall, led by the Vice Chairman Rafael Pedro C. Baculio and his First Lady Mary Joy Okay Lignes. The meeting featured presentations of tourism arrivals, the tourism code, the tourism development plan. Discussions included proposed road concreting to Siquijop and Abaga Falls, and amendments to the Tourism Council Executive Order, and also attendees included the Department of Tourism Region 10, representatives, city officials, and private sector stakeholders like hotel owners and tour operators. The meeting aimed to enhance the city tourism sector through collaborative efforts and strategic planning.
BukSU.
Time check right now. It's already 10:35 in the morning. Good morning once again. It's just me today. Because of the students. They're preparing right now for their midterm examinations. But later this afternoon, the DxBU Balita Patrol, they'll be here. The DevCom students will be reporting also for the afternoon edition. By the way, good morning once again, and of course, to our BukSU community who are listening right now, and we are live here at the Facebook page. At the DxBU 104.5 FM on our Facebook and YouTube channel. And also don't forget to eat your breakfast, and of course don't forget to our students for your preparation for your examinations to stay energetic and of course calm down. Good morning to happy listening to all from the Barangay Kasisang, and happy listening also to the Bukidnon State University, the Kasisang Annex Campus. You're listening right now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now let's move on to our national news.
From coast to coast, national news.
For our national news, the new Department of Transportation DOTR Secretary Vince Dizon has challenged the Land Transportation Office or LTO to release license plates for new vehicles within 72 hours. This comes after his criticism of the LTO's slow plate rollout. Dizon emphasized the need to address the backlog, particularly for motorcycle plates dating back to 2014. He stated that moving forward, plate releases should occur rapidly within 24 to 72 hours for both motorcycle and four-wheeled vehicles. Dizon also intends to impose deadlines on the LTO to ensure these goals are met. He stressed that deadlines are crucial to drive efficiency and action within the agency.
At kaya na ba finally, 2025 na, 2014 pa nagsimula yung problemang yan. Pwede na ba natin finally maibigay lahat ng backlog ng mga motorsiklo? At pwede ba, moving forward, wala na, hindi na mauulit yun? At pwede ba, 24, 48, 72 hours, pwede ba makuha na nila yung mga plaka nila, both motorcycles and four-wheeled vehicles? Hindi naman siguro mahirap yun. So,
that was a voice from the new DOTR Secretary Dizon.
BukSU.
Filipinos continue to dominate the digital world, ranking among the most active internet users globally. according to the latest Digital 2025 report by Meltwater and We Are Social. The report reveals that Filipinos spend an average of 8 hours and 52 minutes online daily, significantly exceeding the global average of 6 hours and 38 minutes. Most of this time, 5 hours and 21 minutes is spent on mobile phones. In January 2025, the Philippines had 97.5 million internet users, with social media playing a huge role. Filipinos spend 3 hours and 22 minutes daily on social media, ranking 4th worldwide. They also use an average of 8.36 platforms monthly, placing 2nd globally. Filipinos lead in watching vlogs, online music videos, and influencer content. They are also among the top users of chat apps, email, and video calling, proving their dominance in the online space. Oh, guilty. Guilty, social media savvy.
BukSU.
Well, moving on to another news from the national news. Not all monetary claims of PhilHealth were settled before it remitted 60 billion peso in the treasury, the State Insurance Corporation said on Tuesday, February 25. PhilHealth Senior Vice President Renato Limsiaco Jr. disclosed this during an interpellation by Associate Justice Annie Lazaro Javier in the Supreme Court's oral arguments on a transfer of PhilHealth excess funds. Lazaro Javier questioned if all claims had been settled before transferring the funds. Limsiaco admitted that not all are paid due to the cut-off date. The Supreme Court halted the transfer of the remaining 29.9 billion on October 29, 2024, following previous transfers amounting 60 billion pesos. Meanwhile, a separate petition was filed by former PhilHealth Director Tony Lechon, questioning the exclusion of PhilHealth from the 2025 budget, arguing that subsidy cuts undermine universal health care.
BukSU.
For our final details for our national news, the Philippine Coast Guard, or the PCG, is participating in a week-long research expedition to collect baseline biodiversity data in the Kalayaan Island Group, West Philippine Sea. The expedition, which began on February 22 and will conclude on February 28, is a collaboration with the University of the Philippines Marine Science Institute and the Department of Environmental and Natural Resources Biodiversity Management Bureau. The research team is assessing the diversity of seaweeds, mollusks, and other marine life, which also mapping priority reef restoration sites. Commodore May Marfil, PCG's Deputy Chief for Marine Environmental Protection, emphasized the importance of the initiative for the future coral reef rehabilitation.
BukSU.
Connecting you to the world. World news.
Let's move on to our ASEAN and world news. Defense Secretary Gilbert Chodoro Jr. has called on ASEAN nations to maintain unity in the face of growing security concerns in the region. Speaking at the ASEAN Defense Ministers meeting retreat, he stressed the need for collective action to uphold regional stability and international law. Chodoro reiterated the Philippines' commitment to multilateralism and peaceful dispute resolution, urging ASEAN members to strengthen cooperation through joint patrols and intelligence sharing to counter external threats. He warned against foreign attempts to create divisions within Southeast Asia, emphasizing ASEAN's role in preserving regional peace.
BukSU.
For our international news, Taiwan deployed its military forces Wednesday on response to China's unannounced live fire drills near the coast. The Defense Ministry condemned China's actions, calling them a violation of international norms and a threat to regional stability. China designated a drill zone near Kaohsiung and Pingtung without warning. Taiwan detected 32 Chinese aircraft and responded by sending its own forces to monitor and react. This incident followed recent Chinese drills near Australia and New Zealand, causing flight disruptions. China's move coincides with calls from its leadership for greater efforts toward reunification with Taiwan. The island remains a point of tension between China and the US, which supports Taiwan's defense.
All the action, all the scores. Sports news.
The Philippine 14 and under junior boys tennis team clinched a dramatic victory against Malaysia in the Boys World Junior Tennis Competition in Bahrain. Coached by John Ray Moreno, the team comprised of Mikael Andreas Honrado, Anthony Bjorn Castigador, and Curls Jan Kikosala displayed remarkable resilience. Despite an initial setback in the first singles, Castigador leveled the tie, setting up the tense doubles match. Kikosala and Castigador then secured the win in thrilling three-set battle, defeating Malaysia's duo. This victory marks the Philippine team's second consecutive win in the group stage, following their earlier triumph over the Maldives. Coach Moreno praised his team's passion and determination against strong Malaysian squad.
Lights, camera, headlines, showbiz news.
Moving on to our showbiz news. Speculation swirls on social media regarding the state of Kaladkaren's relationship with her British husband, Luke Wrightson. A TikTok video posted by the TV host featuring Ariana Grande's "We Can't Be Friends" has sparked concern. Netizens noted that the specific verses to lip sync by Kaladkaren hinting at relationship troubles. Adding to the intrigue, some fans claim that the wedding photos of the couple have been removed from her Instagram. While Luke Wrightson's Instagram account is private, some fans still note that her Instagram name is still Jervy Wrightson. Netizens have flooded Kaladkaren's post with worried comments seeking clarity. As of now, Kaladkaren has not released an official statement addressing the rumors.
BukSU.
And for our last for our showbiz news, Kris Aquino, the queen of all media, made an heartwarming return to the public after a long health hiatus, attending People Asia's People of the Year 2025 Awards Night. She was there to support her friend, fashion designer Michael Leyva, an awardee. Aquino, who has been battling multiple autoimmune diseases, including fibromyalgia, appeared with her son Bimbi, her doctor, and nurses. Wearing a vibrant yellow and magenta ensemble, she apologized for her late arrival, citing difficulties waking up due to new medication. She expressed deep affection to Leyva, whom she considers family. Despite feeling unwell, she wanted to honor him. Her appearance, coinciding with the 39th anniversary of the EDSA revolution, was met with overwhelming support from fans who expressed joy and well wishes for her health. Aquino last seen publicly in 2022 and has been open about her health struggles on social media. Her return marks a hopeful moment for her supporters.
This is BukSU 104.5 FM, bringing you the latest news and updates.
Time check right now, it's 10:47 in the morning. Happy listening to all the Beginning State University students who are currently studying right now for the upcoming midterm exams, and of course all the athletes. It has been confirmed that the intramurals will set on March 10. We'll start on March 10. So good luck to all the athletes, to the performers, and of course the committee. Good luck to all of you. And of course here at the DXBU 104.5 FM, we'll also have an activity with the radio drama which will be held on March 13 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So stay tuned. Announcement, attention to all the graduate students. There will be a graduate school program second semester general orientation and assembly on March 8, 2025 on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at BukSU Gymnasium, the main campus. Once again, to all the graduate students, there will be a graduate school program second semester general orientation and assembly on March 8, 2025 on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at BukSU Gymnasium, main campus. And that's a wrap for today's news. But before we end our program, we would like to, before we go, for your public service announcements or you have any concerns, you may visit the DXBU 104.5 FM Panawagan Center located at the 4th floor COT Building, Bukidnon State University, 4th Street, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. And of course, catch our news also at a new time slot, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday to Friday on the DXBU Balita Patrol. I would like to acknowledge the following, especially to our smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovation, Dr. Karina Joan B. Barroso, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane M. Abuela, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr., and Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Affairs, Dr. Lincoln V. Tan. To all our DXB 104.5 FM headed by our Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chaji Agurob. To our DXB News and Technical team on duty right now, Sir Arturo Vincent III, and of course, Sir Miguel Dizo. Sir, good. Thank you so much. And how was your sandwich? And of course, our DevCon student newscasters, student volunteers, our student assistant who will coming in later. That'll be a wrap, and this is Kyle Christian Flores for our DXBU News Patrol. Good morning, Bukidnon. Maya na masalom inyo Alan. God bless us all.
This is DXBU 104.5 FM, bringing you the latest news and updates and information.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5